Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Brad, this box contains a secret, as you can see,
There you go.
to how you can work out or exercise at work.
While at work.
And
in a seated position. For example, working at your computer, which there's a few people that work at a computer at work.
Right. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this right now and reveal what it is. It's really quite exciting, isn't it, Brad?
It is. It's like Christmas time.
By the way, if you are new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We're going to provide videos on how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go over to Facebook and like us, because Brad and I, as children, we're not liked, and we're trying to turn things around. So let's get to work, Brad.
Yeah,
let's get
go.
this unboxed. Okay, here we are, Brad. This is the secret to exercise while working. And this is really a cool device, isn't it?
Oh,
Brad.
it's working. Yeah, actually,
What's that?
you know, I thought I get a little music going with our workout, Bob. No, this is great. I mean,
this
if
is
you're stuck at a computer or a laptop for a long time, as opposed to sitting there crunched over, letting your body become stagnant. Here we got some exercise for the legs. You can see I've got it adjusted for me, so it gives me good posture. It's just really easy. Just gotta.
Yeah, we'll go through all those adjustments
I'm getting
just
ahead
a
of
minute
things.
here. Yeah, this, by the way, is a desk bike by Flexispot, flexispot.com. We are not getting paid to do this, but they did send us a desk, which is really cool.
Right.
But we really do like it. It's called the Dexercise Pro. I'll put that down below.
Yeah, that's a nice name, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, I think it's like Dexercise.
Right.
You
Sure.
can exercise while you're at work. And you know, we've had videos where we've gone over the harm of prolonged sitting, and this was kind of, I think, first founded by James Levine. He's an endocrinologist at the Mayo Clinic.
Sure.
And he's kind of the ones that first kind of brought this to the forefront. But I mean, the harm of sitting, prolonged sitting, which is not really that much a day. They were talking about more than 2 hours a day.
Okay.
I mean, increased obesity, increased blood pressure, increased blood sugar. None of these are good, Brad.
Right.
Increased fat around the middle, abnormal cholesterol levels. I just saw these stats by him. 50% increase in the rise of death from any cause if you sit a lot.
Oh.
My God.
Yeah,
And-
so that's why they say sitting is the new smoking.
Right, it's very harmful. And 125% increase in cardiovascular disease if you sit all day.
Right.
Or if you sit a lot.
So don't get too excited. Don't think that you can never sit. But we're talking about if you are sitting at work a lot, driving a lot, whatever, think of some things to counteract it. This is a perfect example of how you can, you know, get
This
over
gives
that.
you a lot of options. I mean, you can sit and not do anything. You can come around to the other side and stand.
Sure.
And we're going to show some exercises you can do too. Hey, look at that. It's Bob and Brad.
That's something.
And Brad's going to show some of the adjustments here that you can do, do with this.
You bet.
And it's just, I think it's a great device for the whole family. You know, I mean,
Not at once, Bob. They only fit one person on there.
I know, but you know, your kids could do their homework on it,
Oh, yeah.
and keep them active,
Right.
which, you know, we are worried about that obesity in children. And also, you know, as a parent, you can use it, you know, later after the kids are gone to bed.
Yeah, you could watch TV on this.
Oh, yes,
Sure.
absolutely. Yep.
So what's next,
Very
Bob?
versatile. Well, why don't you show some of the adjustments? Why
Okay.
don't you show the seat going up and down? Why don't you take it all the way up and show that it is high enough for me? So
Right.
this goes all up higher, right?
Yep. Let's go the nice buttons right here.
Which way are you going? No,
That's
want you
down.
to
Oh, I know. I just
Is it
making
all the way
sure.
up?
Right
Okay.
there. Right
Yeah.
there.
So I'm 6'6", and yet it still does work for me. you
Yeah.
know.
He's a tall drink of water.
Yep. See, it actually fits really quite well.
Yeah, right in your forearms
Yeah,
there.
right. It's got a little pad right here, which makes it real nice because you can,
Right,
you
you
can
don't-
rest on it like
You
this.
don't have that hard edge, you know, that
Right.
sharp edge, so to speak.
This really is cool.
Yeah, it is fun, Bob.
And it does have adjustments for tension, right? I mean,
Right, the resistance is right down
Resistance.
here. We got 8 different levels.
Take it all the way up to 8 once. I want to feel what
Oh,
it feels
yeah.
like.
There's a timer on there.
Oh my God.
Oh,
yeah, you're
yeah.
working with at 8.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
well,
wow.
You gotta get strong like a bull,
No,
Bob.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
put it down at
There you go.
1. This is, you know, because if you're working, I don't want to be working out that hard.
Right.
You know, what I mean, I just want to kind of do it without even thinking about
Right,
it.
you want to increase the circulation, get things moving, but I mean, if you're working, the goal is to get the work done.
Right.
While you're keeping your body healthy.
So the other adjustment is it goes back and forth this way too, right?
Exactly, Bob. It's much easier to adjust from this side. Let me get in here and right on
I
here.
think you're on the wrong one. There
Oh
you
yeah.
go.
There's a lever on the right one goes up and down, the left one goes forward and backwards. And I can just literally with one finger. This is really nice. It locks in nice and easily.
So if it goes this way, you know, if I do want to work on with standing, I just
Right.
flip it around here and I put the desk out further this way. The other thing we got to mention is this is very movable.
Yeah.
I mean, this has got wheels on it, and the way the wheels work is when you sit on them, you know,
They lock.
They lock.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you can push back and forth. You can move it
Right.
out of the way. You know, you can bring it into the living room and watch
Sure.
your TV
Yep.
or do whatever you're going to want. We really got quite a video going there on.
I know it. Well, I was just doing a little assessment on our own videos. You got to do that now and then.
So any other adjustments we're going to show, Brad? So it goes back and forth, up and down, seat goes up and down.
Right, seat goes
So-
up and down. And again, the seat, there's just a lever on. Just push, and it's spring loaded to go up. Works very well.
And it's got, what is that, timer there? What
Right.
is that?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Timer.
I don't know if it's got any other devices or any
Yeah,
other indicators on there.
Yeah, there's no heart rate monitor, which would be kind of nice. RPM and time.
RPM and time,
Right.
okay.
Uh,
The other thing is, if you want, you could put this all the way down. Which one's down? This one?
Yeah.
Okay. And you could actually bring a chair up if you wanted to be in a chair for a while, and you could sit like this. And especially, this is about how we recommend it, Brad, is
Right.
actually to have a separate keyboard.
Right.
Put it on your lap.
Get a wireless keyboard.
yeah.
They're cheap nowadays.
And
And,
then-
you might even want to go.
Yeah, I'd want it higher then.
Right.
Now it hits me right where it's supposed to hit me.
There you
And
go.
this works out really good. So
This
you
is
can-
really like a 3-in-1 device.
Yep, and then again, I can go up like this, and I can start working like this. I mean, it's really versatile. I mean,
Right. Right.
so, all right, we're going to show you a couple exercises you can do with this too. You know, what's nice about standing is every once in a while you can go ahead and do some back exercises like this. You can do some stretches like this, because one of the problems with prolonged sitting is pain while you're, developing back and neck pain.
Right. Typically, it's low back pain or neck and shoulder pain associated, typically with poor posture, which a computer really does promote. You know, head forward posture, rounded back. We need to go the opposite direction and stretch it out.
Yeah, and what's nice too is then you can even do a hamstring stretch on this. How did we decide we're going to do that, Brett? I think when you were seated, right?
Right. Well, you know, it depends on the individual. If you get this pedal in the right spot, you can actually get it here, so you can get down here and
You
can
can
stretch.
lean forward, stretch.
Right.
Yeah. If you're really versatile, you could put it up on here like this and stretch the hamstring here.
Right. I mean, personally, that's the way I like to do it, but you have to be nimble. You have to have good balance. You know, feel comfortable without any risk for fall.
I liked what you showed here, Brad, is you can actually, if you go down, Lonnie, you can actually stretch your calf muscle here. So I can lean forward like this, and I can stretch it bent, my knee bent, or with my leg straight.
Right.
And then also stay down there. You can also do some of these. These are really good for circulation.
Right.
Of course, the pedaling is really good for circulation too.
But the pedaling really doesn't get the ankle as much, so you want
No.
to complement that with
so you
this.
can do you can do some rocking and rolling here, going up and down like this.
Right. So again, to bring the toes up, go ahead, Bob. I think that's actually more important than going up
going the
this
other way.
direction. You want to do both though.
So those are some of the things you can do. Go ahead again to flexispot.com. I think it's running about $500, which
Okay.
is a fair amount, I understand, but if you're going to buy a desk and a bike, you're going to spend more than that.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And if you're having problems at work with sitting, you just want to change that and improve your health if you're sitting all day at work.
Yeah.
There's employers that are buying these things for their
Well,
employees.
I've also seen when people were buying treadmill desks, and those are expensive,
Right.
and that's also a lot more difficult to do. You know what I mean? This
Right.
I can see doing this. I can.
Because you can sit, you can maintain your still. If you're walking, I have not tried a treadmill disc. Maybe they'll give us one so we can try them out. But if you're walking and
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just don't see it.
I see people like walking at the fitness gym and reading while they're on a treadmill, which is amazing to me because
No
I'm not
kidding.
able to do that.
No,
But
I never thought about this. This is a great place to read. You know,
Sure.
get your workout in and get your book.
I'm thinking you could pedal while you're eating. You could have a steak and potato dinner
You
right
could be
there,
knocking calories down while you're eating.
so you could eat more.
Yeah, wow.
You could
probably-
crank that up to level 8, and then you could eat more. You had ice cream at the end.
If you're eating like celery,
Yeah.
you're gonna be burning more calories than you're taking in.
Yeah, it's going to be a negative function.
Yeah, that's right. All right, thanks everybody for watching.